In this Ethereum analysis on weekly time frame, we have this trend line for the price with 4 touches on that. If the price can break it to the downside and close the candle below this on weekly time frame, not any other time frames, then we can actually enter a long-term sell position, set our stop loss somewhere safe, and look for our reward. But as you can see, we also had this resistance for the price, which the price went near to that level and got rejected from that level. If you have watched my previous analysis, I told you that if we see a candle like this one, we can risk on that and enter sell position here, okay, with a stop loss above the candle, which is in profit right now if you have entered there. But I didn't enter myself because I do trade based on breakouts. For second confirmation, I'm waiting for this trend line to be broken to the downside that I can enter sell position with more safety and second confirmation. On daily time frame, if we check that, if the chart can be loaded, we had a trend line here, which it was like this at the first look. We connect this one to this one and it gives us here. Then we see these shadows outside the trend line, not the body, so we extend the trend line like this, and also here too, and we don't extend it like this one here. You know why? Because I'm not interested in breakouts which are actually with the trend line which is to the downside, okay? The actually trend line is down, actually it is not like this, it is not to the upside, okay? The trend line is to the downside like this one. So breakout to the downside with a trend line to the downside, I'm not interested in this kind of position, so we delete this one. And right now on daily time frame, I have no idea about Ethereum price, what it is gonna do, but we can actually draw some supports for the price, as we have a support here like this one. The price was going up and it makes a correction and touches this level of resistance here, which it was a resistance. It breaks it here to the upside and makes a pullback, then it starts going up. So it can be a nice level of support for the price. If you have any sell positions from here, your target of that position can be this level here. And if you see some nice candles on that, sorry, you can enter buy position on that. I mean a pin bar or a nice green candle showing that the price is getting rejected from this level on lower time frames, then we can risk on that and enter buy position. Let's check 4-hour time frame to see what we have. On 4-hour time frame, we don't have anything special. We have some shadows from downside, and the price started going up a bit, but if we zoom in, you can see we have a small shadow from upside right now. If this candle can close like this after 39 minutes, we can enter sell position. You know why? Because the trend is downtrend and the price is making a correction, so it is a pin bar in the actually downturn. So we can risk on that, and it is actually a risky position, but you can risk on that and enter sell position here with a stop loss above the candle and get your reward. On 1-hour time frame, if we check that, on 1-hour time frame, it is actually a trend line for 15-minute time frame, but we can draw that like this one. We have this trend line which is broken here, so which we can risk on that and enter sell position with a stop loss above the candle and get our reward. But if we check 15-minute time frame, let me, we have this trend line which it was like this, it is like this, and when we see that shadow out of the trend line, we extend it and again a bit there, and right now the price broke this trend line to the downside, so we can risk somewhere here and enter sell position, put our stop loss above this candle or in a safer place and look for your reward. Putting your stop loss here or here is no difference, but it makes your risk to reward bigger, because your risk is big, is getting bigger, your reward will be bigger too, okay? That is the difference between putting your stop loss here or here. On 5-minute time frame, on 5-minute time frame, because this trend line is broken to the downside, I won't enter a buy position if this trend line broke into the upside, because I know that in 15-minute time frame this trend line is broken to the downside, and in the bigger time frame the trend is also downtrend. So I have no idea in 5-minute time frame, because we have no patterns right now, but we have some shadows from upside showing that the price is getting rejected from upper prices, like here, you know. On 1-minute time frame, let's see what we have. 1-minute time frame, actually we had a, you know, we can actually draw some resistances here, but I'm not gonna draw that. Also, you can see that trend line I told you in the 5-minute time frame here too, like this one. But as I told you, I'm not gonna enter buy position, but you know, it can break it and give us our profit, but it has a less percentage of winning, so I don't enter buy position here if it can be broken to the upside. Yeah, it was all about today's analysis of Ethereum. Thanks for watching. In the next part I will show you a trading tip that can be useful in your trading journey, so you can watch that and use those tips when I upload videos in my old videos every day. You can use the tips and make money in the live market. The trading tip of the day is you should not never try to trade without stop loss. Trading without stop loss is exactly gambling, okay? The differences between trading and gambling is technical analysis that we have, okay? And the stop loss is a part of that technical analysis. And we can increase our percentage of winning by our technical analysis in trading. But in gambling, we have a chance of winning of 50% all the time, okay? And when you are trading without stop loss, you are actually gambling on that position, because anytime market can return and touch our stop loss, okay? But we should not let the market to do that, to go, you know, to actually fall further or go upper, that we can lose more money, okay? We should not let the market to do that to us. We should set stop loss that we can accept that our position was false, our analysis was false, okay? And I lose some money, but not more money, okay? So use a stop loss on your positions and guarantee your positions that it is not gonna be totally to zero.